We're about to go live. Here we go. Let's go live to, where is it? There it is. Boom. Yes, and the screen's over there, so I'm going to be looking back and forth. And the thing's still going. Pause that, and we're done with that. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 9 of RSG OTC Off the Cuff. For those who don't know, this is Trevor here, RSG, and we got Sean, aka Ophidian. What's going on, everyone? 9th episode, that is right. So, wow, it's kind of shocking that we've made it this far. Not really, 9 episodes ain't shit. It's kind of funny to say it, though.
9 weeks, what, month and a half, a little more?
Yeah, and last week we actually didn't do one again because I went on one of those, like, Segway, like, it's like a mini one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
it looked pretty cool. Like I saw.
We're gonna say the other version. What happened is I was coming downstairs with the socks, and when I came downstairs with the socks, I fell back and I braced myself, and all of a sudden I couldn't move my arm really much, so I couldn't really do anything. And that happened right on Sunday, I think, or Monday.
I guess you could say you just caught yourself. Just
yeah.
Now. What just happened there, you caught yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So, but what I did also see is a friend riding one of those mini Segways. Those things are pretty fun looking. I don't really want to mess around because I want
It looks pretty cool. Like if you had like you got the roller skaters off the fucking off the skate rink or whatever, and you had a couple of those people out there, you could be like, you know, jamming to the music, going backwards and forwards and doing some turns. So it looks like fun. It looks cool.
Well, yeah, no, it definitely does.
You just have to be very careful. I've heard some bad things about those.
I can imagine.
Whatever.
I can imagine.
Whatever.
Because honestly, you know, I watch people try to get on them and they're all over.
I'm sure it probably comes with an instruction manual that says you have to wear a helmet and knee pads and all kinds of shit like that.
But who's gonna do it? It's like,
hey, it doesn't matter. They cover themselves legally. You know? That's like when you work at a place that has a lot of dangerous chemicals, but you don't care, you just want the job, and you keep signing papers, and then, you know, 30 years later, you have cancer, and they're like, not our fault. You know, stuff like that. I
realized I was wearing something. I think it was kind of like covered up by the, I don't know, who cares?
You've been wearing that like almost every episode.
Yeah, because I've come home from work and just set this all up. Oh, well, it's not like someone can't find me, you know, my full name, I'm sure. You look around enough, you'll find me. There's people that go nuts for it.
I can just imagine, man. All our little like internet groupie chicks will be knocking our doors down, wanting us.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, they want this.
I can't have that, dude. That's the last thing I want.
They want this beard, you know, this germ catcher.
Yeah.
They want this thing.
They do.
Yeah. And speaking of hair, you know, wow.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. I cut my hair.
Hey.
Yeah.
It feels lighter, I'm sure, because this beard is weighing me down. Oh wait, no, that's all new food.
It feels better, you know. My head feels lighter, and whatever.
But now like you can't do like the California, like whoosh at the beach kind of.
Well, at least now, you know, if I drop something in the grocery store and I bend down to pick it up, I won't turn around to find other guys checking me out.
Yeah.
That's an uncomfortable situation for us and them, you know. They
yeah. Can I have that cereal there? I don't want this shit at all. What the hell? God, I'll put it in some other aisle. Whew. Yeah, so, basically, we really don't have any topics. We're kind of making this a quick show because, you know, it started late. It's harder for me to move stuff down because my arm's still kind of healing a little bit. You know, it took a little longer. And I have some new toys here, as you see with this. Oh, came right out. Didn't have the bolt in. See what I do? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Because if you leave it in there, right, you can't swing it. You know.
You missed what happened. It's cool. We're good.
I'll see it eventually.
I know.
I don't know.
It's not bad. Don't worry about it. See, now you're thinking about it too much. You're gonna be wondering. You're fucking...
Gotta go back right now. Oh,
not a big deal.
No, I'm joking. I can't go back. What are you?
I'm not making fun of you. All right?
So, you know what I just realized though? I've had this big screen up, and I'm not even like seeing if we have like chat or anything, but we don't. So, oh well. You know, I guess not a lot of people like to watch live. You know, I should have put.
Well, they have to be where we're at the same time as us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know, they got lives too, man. And we come on. You know, there's not a designated time for us to come on. They can't be like, hold on, honey, I've got to watch a show. And she's like, fucking, I can't believe you want to pay attention to that. I'm up here and I fucking whatever. You know, it's not as easy as it sounds.
No, it's definitely not. So, let's see. You know, we've been playing. I've been playing Forza 6 a lot, and I know I talked about that on the last episode.
I've been playing a lot of Forza 6.
And you know, I really can't name a racing game that I have enjoyed so much since that. And you know, I know there's a bunch of games out, but something about that whole money system, you know, idea and being able to upgrade the cars. I know I've said this before. It just brought me back, and I haven't played Forza in a long time.
The way that's laid out, it's really well thought out. The way it is, you know, like.
Because now, like, I really got to play it a lot, and I was, you know, it is really well laid out. The cars are really fun. You can tell the difference. Although I will say, like, we haven't tried turning off all the traction control and everything like that.
No.
But I'm sure if we did,
I'm sure it gets retarded hard.
Yeah, and it would feel real. Because honestly, still, it feels like on the arcadey side. But it's cool that you can bring it to that arcade, to simulation. Because Dirt Rally, I'll tell you right now, that is no joking matter of a game. That is, they'll make you learn how to drive.
Forza's really good if that's what you like. If that's what you're into and that's what you like, then Forza's really good. I mean,
yeah.
If you like Horizons and you want to be cool and tread around the open world and stuff, and that's cool, but that's not for me. I want to be serious on the track, you know, like.
Well, I like the open world. I do like the open world, but there isn't any good games for PC even with open world, other than maybe The Crew, and that's not even a good game. That's not from what I've seen and played a little bit of it. I wouldn't.
You know, it'd be cool if it came out on PC. It really would. It's never going to because as I sit down and watch Trevor play, he's not going to admit it. I sit down. I watched Trevor play Forza, and deep down inside, a little tiny piece of him, I want to get an Xbox, just for this game. Damn it.
Yeah, but you know.
And that's exactly what it's made to do.
It is.
That's what it's supposed to do to you.
Now, we have someone here in here who has actually helped my channel out a lot. We have Poopy Blowout in
Revolt, that old RC car game? What is that?
Yes.
Man, Revolt. I want to say Acclaim.
He challenges us to beat it.
I don't know. I played a lot of it on Dreamcast. I don't remember if I beat it or not. It's hard. I remember it's hard, and it's hard in a real piss you off kind of way. Yeah. Like a little teeny. Yeah, like there'll be a car outside and like a 2x4 up the side of the car, and you got to get right up. Come on, man. No, that's just bullcrap. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. No, that game was good.
It was okay. It was fun. I mean,
it was fun. We had our time. I feel I enjoyed a lot of games way earlier. I feel like I enjoyed a lot of the games that came out, and now almost like they're too complex, or maybe I'm just spoiled. But I feel like going even back to some of those games is fun. There's an RC game.
I have a Dreamcast.
We should mess around with that game sometime, because that would be fun.
I have everything. I have a Dreamcast. I have a Saturn. I have a fucking Master System. I have a fucking Genesis. I was a Sega boy. I'm not gonna fucking. I like Sega a lot, but I don't know why. Nintendo's not garbage, but I just had an affinity for Sega.
Nintendo made things that kind of made me a little mad, though. Like, okay, they wanted to make, you know, a GameCube small. You could have still made it small and had a disc. This mini-disc crap was crap, okay?
GameCube always kind of... Well, not even GameCube. Nintendo always tried to have, like, this kind of, like, they didn't really want to use regular-sized things, you know? Like, they wanted to use that cartridge. They wanted to use the mini-disc. They wanted to use... They were always kind of like that. Now they finally come around. I haven't played the Wii U at all. I haven't even touched the Wii U. I don't know what that runs on.
Yeah, yeah. I played it a little bit, and someone, by the way, said beat it on, or the same person said beat it on PC. The AI are assholes, so we got to check that out.
Forza's really cool with that, man. The AI is linked to your friends, and your friends it makes this avatar, and it pays attention to your friend's driving style. So when you're playing single player, your friends are there, or at least their style of play is there. Forza's just really cool. It's just really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just the way that the computer's doing things. It's the way that your friends would be doing things if they were there with you.
Yeah, and it is like on the fun side of racing games that I've played. I definitely will say.
And the computer will treat you how you treat it. You want to be that guy that's going to slam everybody around and knock them into the wall, then it's going to do it back. And if you don't, then it's going to be cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, thinking of games like Revolt, right? Now, I understand a lot of stuff has gone to multiplayer. It's to the point where it's like they don't want, it's pushing away the social life of hanging out with friends over your house. Hey, dude, you want to come over and play some Xbox? Those days are kind of dwindling away because
even like split screen and stuff is on its way out.
That's what I'm talking about. Split screen is done. Like multiplayer online is where it's at. But that's where they're saying
that started happening kind of a while ago. Like the first Xbox split screen was starting to like fade away. Like I don't know if Project Gotham 2 had a split screen. I think it did. But when we would play, we would LAN party it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the new systems LAN party because they're just wireless. I don't even know where to plug an Ethernet cable into my Xbox One. So, I mean, I don't know.
Now, we have someone here also saying that Forza is as cool as an 80-year-old hipster trying to be young while binge drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon. Well,
PBR. Are you kidding me? I love
there
Rheingold,
is some
baby.
There is probably some 80-year-old person doing that somewhere around.
I'll tell you what. I feel like I'm getting old as I play racing games now. I haven't played modern day racing games in quite a while, but I honestly feel like my reflex time and stuff like that isn't as on edge. When I was in my 20s, I felt like really up on it. Bam, like yeah. And now it's like, well, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I can see.
Whatever.
That'll
this
happen.
Person probably doesn't. What are you playing? Are you playing Forza or are you playing?
He can play whatever game he wants, other than Xbox One games, because he doesn't have one.
So those Xbox One games suck. That's cool. I get it. You're one of those. No, you can play everything else. That's great. It's awesome.
Where's your next Gran Turismo?
Does he have Gran Turismo? Is Gran Turismo cool? Does he have a PlayStation? The new PlayStation?
He has a new PlayStation, but guess what? No Gran Turismo for it.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't come. Like, I think 5. Yeah, no, there is, but it's not new. Not nothing new. Because 5 came out for.
I wonder why they're holding off
right?
on that. I mean, Sony must have saw the new Forza come out. Obviously, this is what they do, and they must have known. They must have known that their console owners are going to be like, hey, what the hell? Is that what your problem is, bro? Are you sitting there like, hey, what the hell? Where's my Forza?
Yep, right.
Sucks,
I wonder. No, that's not what it is. He could probably go out and buy one right now if he wanted to. But I don't know if he's played the new Forza, but it was really cool. I liked it more than the last other ones I've played. I wasn't really too fond of like 4 and 5.
There is no more drivable avatar. I remember a couple episodes back we were talking about a hireable avatar. And that was kind of lame, I guess. Like they had, the
Drivatar.
Yeah, the Drivatar. It would pay attention to how you drive, just as it pays attention to how your friends drive. Now, here it comes.
Oh, crap.
Screw you guys.
Why did I?
But you can't hire a Drivatar now. Like the endurance races are yours. I've heard like 8 laps at Nürburgring. 8 laps at Nürburgring. Nürburgring is a 14-minute track.
Yeah.
Times
That can
8,
be long.
Shit, man. But
he goes, I'd rather spend the money on hookers, getting them to step on my nards with stilettos.
I've seen that on the internet. What I was doing there, I'm not going to mention, but yeah. At least if they step on your nards with stilettos, you're probably not going to get an STD doing that. It's not like you got to wear a condom to fucking have a hooker step on your balls. You might get a bad case of athlete's testicle, though. Athlete's testicle. Watch out for it, dude.
Watch
Seriously.
out.
It itches
might
and
happen.
It burns so bad. The other day, my Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. Tell you what,
Athlete's
2017 Gran Turismo 7 is a 2017 release. 2017, bro. Ouch. Whew. That's a smack in the frickin' nuts right there. That is stilettos to the frickin' balls. Good thing you stick with them. So, we haven't really looked up any gaming news. I haven't really listened to much gaming news. So maybe it's time that we go see a little bit of gaming news. And some people may call that cheating, but
who cares? It's our show. Don't watch it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't watch it if you don't like it, but we can give our insight on this news, and that's what's different. So that's the thing.
I heard that GameStop is selling a lot of retro stuff. No, GameStop's by us, but they're selling faulty Genesises, right? Parts of them are broken, pins in the controller are bent. But I've also heard that they're putting the void if warranty, the void warranty thing, if the sticker's removed, they're putting that on the expansion port for the Sega CD. How retarded can you be? This part is meant to come off. I'm supposed to put stuff on it. It's whatever. It's GameStop. You gotta love them.
GameStop? What the hell? It just makes no sense at all. So Microsoft CEO says he's fully on board with gaming. What is this all about? So Satya Nadella's commitment to gaming is not something to be questioned. That is according to Xbox Live Manager. He's fully on board with gaming. So he's basically just saying he's gonna, focus on games. And I think I mentioned that a couple episodes back that he's gonna focus on games. He mentioned that. So I mean, whatever.
He's not the head of. We're talking about the head of Microsoft, or we're talking about the head of the Xbox division of it. Who is this guy?
The CEO of Xbox Live.
Of Xbox. The CEO of Xbox.
Xbox
is telling
Live.
us he's taking gaming seriously. That's good. He's the CEO of freaking
No,
Xbox.
Microsoft CEO, actually. Sorry.
Okay.
Microsoft CEO.
Okay. That's a little better, I guess.
And this is from the Xbox Live Manager said that this is what the Microsoft
so we're
said.
getting a he said, she said story handed down to us.
Kind of.
Why? Who cares?
Kind of. Yeah. You can rush out chip product like Forza or wait for mastery. I'm sure if they waited around, they could do more. But
go get an Xbox and take them both, man. Dude. Trevor obviously knows you, and there was a time where I had the Xbox 360, and my friend loaned me his PlayStation 3, I think at the time. Obviously, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
You have them both, you stop caring. That's it. You have them both, you stop caring. If he says you can afford one, I believe it. But when you have one and not the other, you're immediately somewhere deep in your subconscious. You're like, I didn't buy the wrong one. I bought the best one because I'm the best. God damn it! I get the best stuff. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Dude, get them both. Step on board. I don't know. I'm not sitting here talking about how much better PlayStation is. I don't have one. I don't know. But if I did, I'd play them both. That's it.
Yeah, no, I mean, because I was but I'll tell you, when I had my PS3, it honestly sat and collected dust more than my Xbox, because the Xbox community, I did enjoy more. Need for Speed reboot goes gold. What? I'm lost on this. Yet another big holiday 2015 game has gone gold. Latest title achieved that status is Need for Speed Reboot. So Need for Speed had a reboot. I gotta check that out. Sounds pretty good. We had some fun on Need for Speeds, but they would always dick you over, in the undergrounds and stuff like that. Same as
I haven't played any Need for Speed lately. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. They dick you over.
Well, the Midnight Club Street Race. Remember that? You'd be racing along, and all of a sudden a bus would pull out. Or a Midnight Club Racing.
That AI.
Whatever, that's what it was.
It wasn't only the people you were racing had AI. The city had AI, and you could definitely tell. Let's put a boss in front of him right now. Right now, do it. Yeah. And it was done to screw you. It was done at just the right times. There was no way it was a coincidence. The environment around you was meant to screw you as well. I hate that crap.
Yeah, and it drove you nuts. And I always remember this bus. You're going through an alleyway, and somehow this bus just right along. Where did that bus come from? Like, whatever.
No, it knows. It did that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know it knows, and that's the problem.
Need for Speeds, I haven't tried anyone recently, but they really started taking on this, like, I know they have a couple ones that are on track, right? Like, they're on the racetrack.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because for a while there, they were down with the whole Fast and Furious thing.
Yeah.
And that was just like, you know, like you were talking about Midnight Club. Same thing, you know. Did you like Fast and Furious? You're going to love this game. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay.
Well, you know, it was fun to have the upgradable cars, and like I said, that's what PC racing games are missing. Upgradable cars are fun, damn it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Being able to tune your car and have fun with it. Not even so much gear ratios, just being like, you know, I'm going to throw the biggest damn turbo on this bitch that I can.
Well,
being able to do that is awesome.
My PC will run what a 360 will run. Okay, that's not awesome at all, really. You know, it's not garbage, but it's not awesome. My PC is primarily an emulation machine, and I would like to have a PC that's on par. You know, but it's not. So my PC is basically an emulation machine, and I don't know. What I see PC is it does a lot of action adventure stuff. It does a lot of, like, you like that sim stuff. It does a lot of that stuff, and the racing games that do come out for it, they are, for the most part, the ones that you show me at least, they're pretty damn awesome. But you don't have a large selection. I mean, how big of a selection do you want if you really have a few you like? But we've talked about it before. Like, PC just really doesn't get the racing games that it should or could.
It doesn't. It really doesn't, and it's upsetting that it doesn't. Now, going through more news, seeing something here that the only reason I'm going to bring this up is because Steam has the wish list feature.
All right, I give up. I give up. Steam You're right. The Xbox One is garbage. It's a complete piece of garbage. You win. Stop.
So, the PlayStation Store has a new wishlist feature, which it sounds like, why would I care about that? But the reason what's cool about that is it notifies, at least is what I would imagine with this, is the same as the Steam one. It'll notify you when a game you want is on sale. And on Steam, that can happen. Like, you can look and it'd be like, holy shit, that's cheap. You know, and I mean really, it'll give you a holy shit. Like, damn, I didn't expect that. So that's really...
That's cool. The tactic is like... how do you put it? Like, you're sitting around, you're not doing whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody comes along and says, "Hey, if you hurry up, you can save." Well, I wasn't even thinking about spending money. Hurry up and save. Or it's right next to it's right next to buy more and save.
It's not so much like that. It's like, okay, for instance, I got Project Cars on there. Although I'm realizing I don't think I want it as much as I thought I would, but I got Project Cars on there, right? If it goes on sale, which it has, you know, it'll notify me, hey, it's on sale. You know, if you want it, get it. It's a good time. But it's not saying, hey, we got all these games on sale, like one of those. It's saying we got the game you're specifically looking for.
Everything is tailored to you on the internet now. Everything is tailored to you.
Well, especially on, like, on Google.
I don't even get it, dude. I go on Google, and the next thing that pops up is, bam, hooker stepping on testicles. And I'm like, how did they know? Because they know. They pay attention to everything you do.
Okay, so I was just looking at the thing. I guess there's going to be a Fallout franchise sale on Steam, so get ready for that. I don't know if it's when it's happening.
I was over at a friend's house today, and you can imagine I debate with him fiercely about it. He hates Bethesda, man. He just hates Bethesda games. So I'm not looking forward to Fallout. Screw Fallout.
I don't get why he would hate Bethesda games.
He feels that they're... I mean, maybe he feels that they're too open. You know, like, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do. You do whatever you want, man. What the fuck? I guess he likes, you know...
He likes linear. He likes linear storylines. Thinking of stuff like that, I was actually playing a game called Game Dev Tycoon. Now, I don't know why. Honestly, I think I might continue streaming that tonight once I get home, which would be probably real late. So it'll probably be like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
But... I think I'm going to continue streaming that tonight.
Oh, I might have forgot the keys to the studio. We're going to have to lock it up. I don't know how to lock it up from the outside. Without keys. Okay. Whatever, man.
Oh, well.
Whatever, man. It's good.
Oh, well. Hey, if it's gone, we'll just claim it under.
I'm not claiming anything with anybody. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. I just
We
told
don't have
everybody to come break
insurance,
into
huh?
our studio.
Well,
Studio.
well, if I'm still here, regardless,
Fidel Sassoon.
there's a lot of metal pipes down
You don't
here.
look good. We don't look good.
Fidel Sassoon.
Right.
All right. So now, let's see. Just Cause 3 went gold, so apparently Just Cause 3 is pretty cool. And I see some, this must be a good time for some people, because I'm seeing more people come into the chat. I want to say hello to everyone in the chat. We're getting on your way, where now? Reading chat can be pretty fun. He's on his way to here, hey,
Yeah.
come on, he's
man.
only about,
They do this crap on
he's
a...
probably about, I don't know.
Stop.
11
Just
hours
stop.
away?
Just stop.
Probably about 11 hours away.
Okay. That's cool.
He says a lot. Not really.
Is he Canadian?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I see. Can you tell us again what your argument is all about? It's about freedom. It's about respect.
Okay, geez. So GameSpot, it was all, there's really not a lot of gaming news. I know it's kind of being dead right now, but there's really not a lot of gaming news. I'm pretty surprised. An Xbox One wireless PC controller adapter has been released.
Hey, what about that? What did I see? That Shield. Who's that made by? Nvidia?
Mm-hmm.
And Alienware has one too, right? They have like a console.
I think that must be a Steam box, though. Or maybe it's running Android. I don't know.
Is it running when I watched this thing on YouTube, it's not a gaming console. It's a streaming device, which to me is basically like an audio-video transmitter and receiver kind of thing. That's really all it is. It's not a console. Like, there's no games coming out for the Shield.
Yeah.
They come out on your PC. You hook this thing up to your television, and it streams it over to your television so you can play it on a big screen. That's not a console.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not a console. All that is a receiver from something, and you can put it up here. That's not a console.
But
They should not
the
call it
main
that.
I think the main thing is they have a handheld. That's their main one that's
A
used.
handheld that you bring to wherever you go, or a handheld like the Wii U?
I think it's wherever you go, but I'm not sure. I really haven't looked much about it. He goes, but yeah, Steam controller, 'tis shit. Your thoughts? It is crap. It is absolute crap, and it looks like a cross between a PlayStation. It's like a PlayStation and an Xbox.
Oh,
One
that
controller.
Shield controller.
Yeah.
It just looks
It
retarded.
looks like they both just screwed. That's basically what it looks like.
It didn't take a whole lot of, like, well, some people like this one. Some people like this one. I forgot it.
What do you think we should design ours like?
Look right. I imagine it doesn't feel right. I haven't held it. I'm not going to bullshit you, but...
No, better yet, this is what it was like. Picture I don't have a vape in my hand, though. So this is what it was like. What do you think we should make our controllers? I don't know, just both of them? Whatever. That's it.
How unique do you want to get, though? I mean, if you hold an Xbox controller and you get yourself a Dreamcast controller, especially the one that came with, like, Sega Knights, you can definitely see that the Xbox controller came from the Dreamcast controller. It was like, this is this. And from what I underheard,
from the first one, yeah.
I think I remember that
the first one
Microsoft
you
and
could,
Sega
like,
were
knock
working together for a little while before. I think that Microsoft and Sega, what happened there was what happened with Sony and Nintendo. Like, Sony and Nintendo were working together to make a new Nintendo thing, and Nintendo was like, hey, screw you, we're going to go with Philips. That's where you got your CDI, and that came out like ass.
Yeah.
But I think that Microsoft and Sega were working together, and Microsoft was like, fuck you, we're going to go make the Xbox.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens there. If you go
It
look
might.
back.
It might. I don't know. I never even looked that up. I should sometime. So someone in here, Razor Sharp is another. Razor Sharp 77 is another person that I watch stream. He's pretty fun to watch streaming.
Okay,
cool. And he was saying he has a controller, and he says it's the worst controller ever made, and he regrets it. So I don't blame you, because there's other things that can stream. There's cheaper items that can stream from your computer to TV and do it with mild latency.
I don't see. I'm just not understanding what the device is. I mean, to me, it's like something I go to Radio Shack and I say, "Look, I want to play my computer on my TV, and I don't want to use wires." You got that? That's what I'm thinking that it is. I mean,
it's basically. I mean, there's some other things like Android apps you can play, but that's all stupid to me. Overall, NVIDIA Shield's not something I'm like going crazy about. Now, something I want to know is like Steambox, right? It's basically a small computer. Is it every game that's on Steam, or is it only select games? I really need to look into that too. You know, I really need to look into that as well. Now, the thing I was talking about, I remember this guy on YouTube that I watch, is Jay's 2 Cents. He was using the box I was talking about, where like it can stream to your TV, and it has like USB ports, so you can connect your mouse and keyboard or your own controller and stuff to it. So that was pretty cool. It doesn't have its own controller exactly, you know. It doesn't. It just, you use your own.
Well, but you're streaming it from your PC still.
Yeah.
So I guess really.
But that's just a box.
So
it's
what?
like you're talking about.
I mean,
it's like a box.
I guess what we're coming down to is how far. Like, I have a wireless keyboard for my fucking computer, right?
Yeah.
So why can't I just how far are you trying to stream this thing? I mean, why wouldn't my wireless keyboard and mouse work anyway? Why do I need those?
Maybe you know, you already know you have latency, so you're trying to reduce that latency. Maybe you're playing a game that you don't want to lag so much, so you'll have wired. You know, I'm just guessing. Maybe you don't. Maybe this person doesn't like wireless mouse and keyboards or whatever. You know. So they have their really expensive Razer mouse and their insane Razer keyboard or whatever they got, you know. So that could be it.
All right. I'm being a smartass. I'm sorry. Go ahead. It happens.
It happens. Being a smartass, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's not really being a smartass. You're just I see where you're coming from.
That's cool, man. Getting punched in the face doesn't hurt as much as it looks. It's just really loud.
Is it really like the movie where it's like?
It doesn't hurt all that much. Like, honestly, being punched in the stomach hurts way more than being punched in the face. Being punched in the face just feels like really loud, and it takes you a second to wait. What? Huh?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you, it happened a couple times to me. So you know, when there was a crazy mob, dude, and they just ran me down in the city. I shouldn't have like been drunk and kicked over that flag.
No, dude, you should have kicked over that flag. You know?
No. That never happened, but it was fun to think about that it did happen.
Sure.
Yeah, no. I never kicked over no flag there. So, anyways, let's see. Is there anything...
Shenmue 3.
Do you remember that? Jeez.
I hated Shenmue, man, but people say it was like this awesome work of art. And I hated the game, man. It was just like, what am I supposed to...
Remember the camera angles were horrible?
What was kind of cool about it, Shenmue was on, what? It was on the Dreamcast, right? It was weird because you could do so many things, and it's not like I'm complaining like the kid that I was talking about Bethesda, but you could just do so many things. Like, you could go in your kitchen and open up the drawers, and there'd be...
Yeah.
None of that had anything to do with anything. It's not even like you could take this stuff and sell it like in a Bethesda game or something. It was just like you had this big open thing to do... What? Why? But I remember there was a television in your living room, and if you opened up the bottom of the cabinet, there was a Sega Saturn in there. I thought that was a little cool. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I just thought it was cool.
That's cool. He goes, don't you go talking dirty about my Shenmue. I mean, I don't know. It had horrible camera angles. That was my issue with it.
I tell you, there was a Sonic Racing. I'm not sure if it was only in the first one or whatever, but one of the characters you could have was the guy from Shenmue on the forklift. It was pretty funny, you know. It's like Mario Kart, but not as good,
I remember that.
Good.
There's a new one called All Stars Racing Transformed, and it's actually really good.
I've played a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's really good. Let's see. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, the Xbox 360 and PS3 version is delayed, so I guess the other ones have come out. Forklift Racing, enough said. You know, forklift racing, that can be fun. And Mario Kart was fun. That's basically what that is.
Tried to kill me with the forklift.
Rock Band 4 getting Rock Band 3 song importing soon. So, Importing songs from Rock Band 3 will cost money. I don't like this crap. Why are they doing this? If you have...
I'm gonna go put it near the disc. Screw
if
that,
you
dude.
have the damn game, okay, same thing with fucking Rocksmith, okay? You know, same thing with Rocksmith. If you have the damn game, you have the old version and you have the new version, why is there a transfer price pack? Bullcrap. It's $10 for me to take my Rocksmith 1 songs and Rocksmith 2. I bought the damn game from you. Why you gotta be such... You know what? I'm switching games, just like you said. Go back. I don't care about the graphics. Damn, look at me.
Game. You see, I have my Xbox One and my Xbox 360 right next to each other. Right next to each other. And one's hooked up VGA and one's hooked up HDMI. And I'm sitting here waiting for backwards compatibility on my Xbox One. Like, come on! Where's the backwards compatibility? This is bullshit. When I can very easily... Hold on. Alright. Why do I want it? What am I waiting for? But I want it.
Yeah. No, I mean...
You know why? Honestly, I just remembered why I want it. Is because my old Xbox is modified and it's been banned from Xbox Live. And I want to put those old games in to bring my gamer score up on the Xbox One. And I can't go online with those games. My Xbox 360 can't go online. I fucked it up.
Damn.
I could play a whole mess of games.
I wonder if you... It can't work out that way. I'm wondering if you could take the save file somehow, right? Get it over to your
I could
Xbox.
go on with my old account, but I let that account go and I don't want to do it again just because it's tarnished for having...
No, but not even that. I'm talking about if you took the games without the actual person. Is there a way you could take the game saves? I don't think on a console, because that would be awesome. Robo Dildo 3000 Wave of the Future. Yeah, right. I know it's but he's got a box.
I've been hit with that before too. It happens.
But you know he's got the box mod. That's actually what I want next.
Big deal.
I want something like that next actually, so I can do the sub-ohm tank and all that. But
his dildo's a lot longer. Mine's a lot wider. But that's upstairs. Whatever.
the way you put that was hilarious.
It's not small. It's thin. I have a kickstand for a dick.
Oh my god.
It's Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Wait, there's a fully functional Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile go-kart. You know, I don't even like. How is this on? Let's turn off the sound real quick and just. I gotta see this thing. Hold on. Let's see, cause I might show them. If it's cool, I might show them, because that is insane. That thing looks insane. Oh, okay.
If you have enough money, you can do anything.
All right, so we gotta show this. We'll put this like somewhere on the side. Let's see. Can we get a monitor capture? Let's select region. Yeah, that's right. You're seeing me do all the stuff. I'm on a different monitor, so my stuff doesn't like sync up. Okay, we'll get there, just in time. Yep. We'll make it. Cause I think you all need to see this. This thing is insane. I'm just gonna kind of show it from the point where you see it. Now let's turn on the camera here. Actually, we might. I might just actually like bring it up. All right, so we'll.
If you have enough money, you can do anything.
I guess so.
I mean, really, what did they do? They took a go-kart and they put a fiberglass body on it.
Yeah, but I guess they did a little more.
Oh no, yeah, but it's wonderful. No, I'm sorry, I can't. That's wrong. Stop that right now.
I mean, I'm already excited because there's someone with a turquoise shirt. That I'm interested in, but that is pretty crazy, though. You know what they've done with this thing. I'm not even looking at that. I want the wind to come over and blow Yeah, exactly,
No,
man. Like, come on. What are they trying to have me pay attention here to? You know,
No,
it's,
she's not that fucking awesome, but whatever.
But
dude.
you
I
know,
mean,
but you know.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna drive it. I'm going to drive it every.
You said you didn't hold back me.
I gotta stop doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know, man. What that thing cost? I'm gonna guess to make that thing cost somewhere around $9,000. Okay.
For no reason.
And there's gonna be some guy sitting next to. He's gonna drive it every day, and he's gonna pull up to some guy in a Porsche. Who's gonna be sitting next to him. What's he gonna do? Rev the engine. Vroom! Okay, Batman, let's go. just whatever. It's a toy. Have fun. That's what toys are for.
Yeah.
I guess. I would rather have a jet ski. I'd rather have a jet ski than that.
No, and
You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna make a Batman jet ski. That's what I'm gonna do.
Because where do you really ride? Where do you even get the chance to really ride?
A go-kart?
A go-kart around
fields
here.
around here. I guess you'd have, like, you know, people have farm fields and stuff you can use. Any place you could ride a snowmobile, I guess.
I guess. And you know, someone did comment on how besides the portion of the top, and that's what I was talking about. What am I exactly supposed to pay attention to in that video? I don't know. You know. So the Fallout beer is a thing. Apparently,
I saw an Iron Maiden beer at my friend's house today. What the? Come on, man. It was called the Trooper.
There's a chance you might like Venn diagram of the intersection at these two. Okay, there's a chance you may like the Venn diagram intersection of these two interests. Fallout beer, which unlike Nuka-Cola, is actually a real thing that you can buy and drink. It's brewed by Carlsberg Fallout beer. That's what it is. It's a 4%, so it's not really very strong. It's Carlsberg, UK. Wow. Okay.
It's just a matter of. I mean, I guess anybody can do this with any game, you know. Like, you could make a, like, Grand Theft Auto has that Pissweiser, right? Like, you see Pissweiser beer everywhere and shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you could do that if you wanted to. It's just a matter of paying the people the licensing fees to do it. Are you gonna turn a profit? You know.
Yeah,
like,
whatever, no, it's true.
Whatever they had to pay Bethesda to do that. Hopefully, he can sell enough beer to make a profit. I mean.
So, apparently, Arkham Knight re-releases next week for October 28th. That's because it was.
I had an itch.
I didn't even know you.
That's good.
Okay, so the Arkham Knight. I'm glad I saw this. Arkham Knight re-releases on the 28th because they fucked up bad with the PC port. Okay, so they had to take it off.
I heard they fixed it though with patches and stuff.
I'm sure they did now at this point, but they stopped it from being sold so they couldn't get in trouble or something. I don't know. It must have been that bad. You know, it really must have been.
I had the game. I played it for 10 minutes.
I want to go try Just Cause 2 because I'm seeing all this Just Cause 3 stuff. I just got Just Cause 1 and 2 for like $5, and I got all the expansions with it. It was pretty insane of a deal. And I've never played them. Have you ever played the Just Causes?
No.
Neither have I, and I really want to. I really want to, so I should.
All right. Are you ready? This is the stuff that has been infused with melatonin. So if I pass out right now, don't do anything funny to me on the internet. All right? Here we go.
Do you have your shoes on? Shit. Shit, he didn't... Wait, no, that would be the party foul. Okay, cool. So he falls asleep. It's a party foul. He's got his shoes on. Game over. Marker. I know there's got to be a marker down here somewhere. He's going to go to work with a new mustache and beard and everything.
With a big dick on my forehead with a marker, and all they'll be like, they know I get down, man. They know I know how to have a good time. That's what that tells people.
Okay, maybe. You know, I might try that on who knows. You know,
shit,
so.
I used to do that to myself, you know. I draw a big dick on my forehead and tell everybody I went to work. I had an awesome party, but really, I'm just a loser sitting in my room drawing a dick on my forehead.
Well, you know, I got this. You know,
it was awesome. My roommates, they won't stop watching porn.
I'll tell you what. You want to watch porn? You watch it on this thing, man. This thing is great. It's
awesome. I'm taking that baby on the deep web.
HPF 2105. I don't even know how old this.
Not the 2105.
Oh man, you don't even know.
I had the 2104, but I couldn't afford it.
Dude, the 1600 by 900 resolution, amazing. amazing, bro. It's like, yeah, I can't afford anything new with that when it comes to those. I mean, it just costs a lot of money for anything good. Maybe I should just buy a couple more TVs. They're cheaper. But,
you gotta stop paying for those hookers to step on your testicles.
I know.
I'm telling you.
There's plenty of chance that Halo 5 could come to PC, says the 343 rep.
Sure,
I don't know who that is.
I think so.
We developed the game on an Intel platform, so that's pretty wild. Okay. That's pretty insane. The Fallout 4 require a Steam download even if you buy it on disc. Okay. Piracy, for reasons of piracy. The reason is simple. Piracy. You know, that's the best way you can combat, piracy. But the problem is with that. Here's my thing. Unless I kind of do family sharing, I can't really do much with you as far as lending you the game, except for family sharing. So if I buy it on a disc, it's like, I wasn't really into it. Here you go. Too bad. It's already linked to that Steam account. That's the only thing I'm not really too fond of. Only thing. So there's another Windows 10 update, which I have on my laptop. It's running pretty smooth. Actually, I'm glad I went to Windows 10 on my laptop. And I'm also seeing a thing here for Planet Coaster, which is going to be a rival of Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Planet Coaster was developed by Frontier, which is the developers of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Or not the developer, but the ones who designed it and did all that. And then I guess they would be, and then the publisher, I guess, would be Atari. So now Atari's got another team, I forget their name, running for them. Planet Coaster is still Frontier. Now, it wants you to scare money out of the park visitors. So let's see what that's all about. That sounds pretty wild. So Frontier announced Planet Coaster back in June, but we haven't heard much about it since then. But worry not, the new trailer is part of the new dev diary. Alright, so the video actually goes into some technical stuff. For instance, the way the crowds move through the park and how developers have avoided having people walk through the park. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we should look at some of that. Let's throw back on some monitor capture action and take a look. So let's see. We don't want to watch this whole thing. Let's just watch some highlights. Let's skim through, see what I could find.
Designing a very twisted, exciting, terrifying machine. Trying to get the money out of it. They're only there for a very short amount of time. I want them to leave far less money than they arrived.
I don't see it making me, like, here's what I want to see, right? Okay, this is all, like, CGI or whatever, like, I don't know. I want to really see the crowd be like what they're talking about. They say it's gameplay, but I don't know. I don't know. We're not going to watch this whole thing. I thought it would have a little more that they'd show us on the actual game, not just them talking about it. So, overall, whatever. So let's go into this here and go back in. Oh, and drop that. That's exactly how you do it. But see, it can hold up. So you just...
Yeah, whatever.
Alright. So, let's see. Going on for more. I think we're nearing the end here of any kind of news we have. I think that we've seen everything we kind of need to. So, just recapping on some stuff, or going back to some stuff. Like I said, racing games, we need to really, hopefully, get something going on PC that I can upgrade my car, because having that ability on Forza was too fun. I want to do that again. Really, I think there really still wasn't much news. There was some news. Fallout 4 being Steam only is kind of crazy, kind of wild. Which means you won't ever see it on Good Old Games, or it's not Good Old Games, is it? Maybe it is a GOG account. But basically, like, GOG does DRM free, So I don't think so you won't see that on there. Which The Witcher 3, I could share The Witcher 3 on a GOG account with you, which so that puts an end to that. That's kind of disappointing a little bit on how it's Steam only, but most people will buy it on Steam, so big deal. I don't really have anything else. Do you have anything else that you could think of? I think we've basically kind of figured everything we had. I do want to just mention now, I was gonna do podcasts, okay? That can't happen. Like, until the show gets bigger, there's just not enough money, or there's no money coming in, so I would have to take out of my own pocket and pay for the storage for podcasts to be made. So podcasts, I guess, aren't going to come. I put out one and I realized, well, it's kind of like filled up most of the memory that they give me for free, so I can't really do this. And I've tried tons of sites, so we're leaving podcasts alone. But I think that's about all I had to say. So what this does is it wraps everything up for this episode. This is our episode 9 of Off the Cuff. And if you are watching on YouTube, you can see all the stuff down below, which is twitch.tv and hitbox.tv /ReadySetGame87. You can go to Twitter at ReadySetGame87. And guess what? My new YouTube channel web address is youtube.com /C /ReadySetGame87. So they finally let me change it to a custom one. Well, not fully custom, but as close as I'm going to get right now for as many subscribers as I have. I've been doing actually more on YouTube. I'm going to have some reviews going up of like the whole, vapes and tanks going on, for getting started and what it's done. I've also got a dirt rally. I think I want to do a review. I've got most of the footage I need for dirt rally. Game reviews are really tough. They're really tough because you have to capture all this game footage. If I want to review a product, I capture the product and, I do what I want, cut the scenes. Game footage is kind of a bitch because you need to make sure you get everything you want and you're not really talking during it, so you're just kind of guesstimating how long you're going to stay on something. But then when you're like watching it back and you got to talk about it, you don't have enough time, you realize. So they're a little tough. I have a microphone stand review for this. That's pretty good. I want to put up a video of how to make a quick windscreen because that works fine, So there's some stuff that's gonna go on.
Is that where my pantyhose went, dude?
Whoops.
I'm looking for those, Whatever.
Oh, well, then just, I don't know, steal some from some girl and just call it a day. You might.
Yeah, from all our groupies.
Just find the fat chick's drawer,
Anyway.
Well, we all got to know a duff sometime. So, anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Like I said, I want to, direct you down there to, like, at least Twitter is the most important because, you can catch all the updates of what's going on, what shows and everything, and see when I'm going live. So check me out on Twitter, ReadySetGame87. Other than that, if you're on YouTube, remember to subscribe. And then if you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, put a dislike. And then tell me why in the comments. And then guess what you could do after that is you can actually share the video out so other people can see the show. And maybe this goes somewhere. So for everything else, I think that covers it up. Have a great one all. Thanks for watching the episode.